Hello everyone, this is Cookies. We've got turn 66. This one kind of caught me off guard, but let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, not the biggest scroll bar. We got some more messages from Xibalba. 1.2 plus 2.3k siege defense is not 3k. Or does he mean siege strength? Oh well, I tried. Now it's 2 turns either way. If Hinnom can claim all 6 this turn, he will win. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that. Otherwise, I will at least get to storm the fort before the claim for victory happens. I believe I can win versus whatever is in that fort. Regards. Yeah, I think he can too. Although, Stonetroll's his ability to get just enough crap somewhere to win a battle has been pretty crazy. Province 17 has seen better days. Okay. I hope Berytos hasn't summoned the Earthblood SC yet. I want to put extra arms on him. Oh, the Earth King, but the polluted one with blood. I think that's what he means. I'm trying to remember the name. But alright. And then okay, sending 2 boosters and 80 fire and glamour gems to Fomoria to cast ritual spells on Hinnom. Okay. So got a pretty interesting set there. Okay, sorry, it was bugging me, so I looked it up. It's Father Ill Earth. I think that's the one he's thinking of. Alright, so let's jump into these fights. The last thug of Helheim continuing to run around. This is something I like to do as I'm dying, is I go back and forth across borders. Because counter-raiding parties won't always follow you. And so it takes some international collaboration sometimes to kill you that way. In Ledia, killing 1 PD. Giant Spine. Got some Boars. Killing 1 PD. Trent Spore. Some Draconians. Killing a PD. Raffabolia. A whole bunch of Griffins. Killing 1 PD. That looks like Fort PD 2. Shambolic. Draconians killing 1 PD. We're in the killing 1 PD category again. Alright. This is the 3 Mound Fiends Skelly spamming. Flyers! Are they gonna fly? This is disappointing. They should fly. Why aren't they flying? So they get off invulnerability. Alright, so the window for the flyers is mostly passed. I think invulnerability generally makes them immune to archery for the most part. Unless it's a very high roll. Let's see, that was here in Assad. Lost Canyon range. We've got Berytos retaking from Helheim. Should just be the 1 PD. There we go. Okay. In Maine, first of a trio of Hinnom attacks. Got double Sword of Swiftness, Flying Melkart, named David. So he's got 5 attacks total. Can kill up to 3 enemies per turn, because 2 attacks on here targets the same unit. and is very fast. Oh, I guess... Oh, I thought it added some combat speed, but I guess it doesn't. He's flying. Or maybe the flying boots replace the combat speed. No, it's just it just sets the map move. Okay. Doesn't really matter though. Xibalba route in Oldenburg. Got another mill cart. This one's just blessed. Not doing fire shield is a choice, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Then Marverni. We've got a werewolf. I think he can kill this. Again, a werewolf has 3 attacks. They're pretty killy. Also have 10% regen, have invulnerability. So, not the greatest protection. Okay. A limp and battle fright, though. Let's see. So that's here. Puts Marverni under siege. In Gray Barrier. Let's see. Marverni sends his antlered one. There's a Hero's Blade. In alone? Surely he retreats. Oh, sad death for the hero. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, he walloped that rough fight. 28 damage. 90 plus 15. Oh, he would have killed it. He would have one-shot the rough fight if it wasn't just like an arm or something. He crippled him. Okay. Let's see. So that was Gray Barrier. In Midland, we got Berytos attacking Hinnom. Oh, it's just the one PD. We don't have to watch that. In World's Teeth Mountains. This is a lot of long dead horsemen. And this is Fort PD, so they're putting a fort under siege. I forget where this is. Norfangs, though. Fomoria attacking out. Just a little bit of stuff. Okay. In Frosted Peaks, we've got Hinnom attacking Berytos. Some birds. Is it enough birds? Yes. Alright. Yeah. And then we've got 3 fights on Gilgad. We've got Xibalba attacking Hinnom. There's a lot of stuff. Air Elemental? Could be interesting. If it kills the leadership. The leaders have a lot of bodyguards. Whoops. So that was here. Kills an Ami. Loses 14. Barbarians then follow through. Get massacred. And then Marverni rolls in with what's left of his army. I mean, a banishment communion would go pretty good here, especially if these guys were on bodyguard. But as it is, whatever they're doing now is not it. So I think Marverni's given up. Now these guys are proving tough because I think some of them had tattoos awakened. I could be wrong though. Oh, I thought. Yeah, some of them do. So he's got protection versus mundane of 22. And these guys only hit for 13 after their lance hit. So they do significantly less after that initial strike. So you can definitely try to protection tank them. Mages are fleeing. This was closer than I thought it would be. Cool. So, let's say kills, I think that's 93. Long Dead Horsemen. But the Marverni army is killed. I think that's the last Marverni stuff. Unless they've got their Trinity running around somewhere. Let's see. Hinnom storms Grey Barrier. The Trinity is inside. Okay. What do they have? They've still got gear from not long after expansion. We do see anti-magic. We see some air gems. More awakened tattoos. The Bless is active. So Fate Waving, Invulnerability, Chakras, Precision. Let's see. Here's all the equipment and gems. Not really any gems. There's this one pearl on this Ami back here, but not much going on the Hinnom side. I would say they definitely have a troop advantage, though. Okay, so we got Personal Misform, Body Ethereal, Soul Vortex, Mass Flight, Body Ethereal, Astral Shield, Anti-Magic, Body Ethereal. I really like the Trinity idea, though, for Marverni. It's expensive, but it really gives a capability to help them try and survive a first war. And that they have 3 super combatants that they can use. Ooh, Enslaved Mind is nasty. Here's the rest of the script. So you guys can see it. I probably would have turned off conservative gem usage. Just let her create air elementals or whatever. Oh, there it is. Maybe he did. So, Living Clouds. What's this guy doing back here? He's just hanging out? I suppose we should watch it from the giant side. Because they're the ones eating all the evocations. Soul Slays, Enslaved Mind, Gifts from Heaven. Marverni does have a lot of tools to make it painful for giants. There's another one. I do wonder if he's killed any milk hearts in this fight, because I've kind of missed it. This one's got Phoenix Pyre. Oh, the Bale going into hand-to-hand combat. And gets stunned on the Astral Shield. So, Marigna, or Amaterasu. I mean, that's pretty hard hitting Frostbrand. Alright, Phoenix Pyre triggered on the Bale. He's back there, so he did respawn. I think that was a pretty big hand of death. I think that was on the Dust Priest down here. I could be wrong. But I'm not seeing it anymore. 3 Earth Gems. Alright, 2 of them go down. Okay, Trinity's down. Which also means the Marverni Bless is down. And it means Hinnom gets this throne. So what does it cost Hinnom? 13 Roughite Warriors. Which is pretty significant. 7 Dawnguard. Most of the other stuff is pretty replaceable, but the 13 Roughites is definitely at least a couple of turns of production, and I feel like on Hinnom you're not always producing them. Maybe Hinnom is. Kills a lot of the Marverni mages between this battle, and was it the other group ran into Xibalba? So in Gelgad. So I think that's pretty much all of Marverni's forces. In Smotherdark, got a Beryton priest trying to blood hunt. Vician Forest. A lot of Mekone giants. I just love that they wade through. I think that's fun. Alright. Then in Synaph. So I think if he fought Dryads this turn as Mekone, I think that's him patrolling out that event chain. So it should stop now, I would think. Wait, that was here. Looks like we have a couple of barbarian attacks. But this is a blood hunting province, so good luck, generic troops. It's only a mild annoyance in Star Peaks. Sea Dogs. Sea Dogs suck so bad. Surely even these Zots will slaughter Sea Dogs. I have zero faith in Sea Dogs. There's no way. Okay. They already overachieved my very low expectations, but I'm glad the Zots won. Alright. And then yeah, I think that's it. So I don't think much happened underground. Let's go ahead and hop over to the overland map. Alright. So Copper Canyons is cracked now. That's huge, because Savik Highlands is not cracked. World's Teeth is also not cracked, but it doesn't really matter because, see, Hinnom would have to claim this one and this one because he still hasn't claimed the Iron Throne. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I think I already counted Sitha. And then he needs the Fomorian throne. So it just hasn't cracked it fast enough. Which I think puts the Xibalba in a great spot for winning. Mekone, meanwhile, is sieging down Iron Peaks, sitting on the Well of Pestilence. This throne is still very empty. There's some stuff nearby. I don't know that it's enough. I mean, the other armies appears to be on Winter Peaks, which is almost as far away from this throne as you could get. There's a fairly large amount of stuff here. The Ocelotls are kind of sneaking into position, it seems like. I don't know. I don't think they can make it from Giant's Rest, but I do think they can make it from Silver Fangs. And this fort only has 400 wall integrity. It's a walled city. So it's going to be very easy to crack as well. I think Xibalba's going to pull it off. So with this cracked, he needs to get more stuff onto World's Teeth. Right? Because he's got 3 thrones, so needs 3 more. So 1, 2, and then I think he's got enough potentially in position to try and get Mekone's throne. Now Mekone could magic phase some stuff in. And, oh my god, Discord. So he could... Yeah, so Mekone could definitely magic phase some stuff into Resting Heights to try and save it. But I think it's hard. It's really hard to thug this Blood Vengeance Bless with how killy Ocelotls are. Especially if he's got, I don't know, like advance and cast mages doing something. He doesn't have a lot of research. So I do think there could be some potential. I expect the Shipwreckers to walk back into Mekone. 256 gold. Nergash's Damned Legion would be a phenomenal hire for Xibalba right now on World's Teeth. Move this stuff from Salt Plains. I have to wonder, though, where the reinforcements are. Yeah, I feel like surely the Griffins could have moved out and gone to help. I don't know. Like, how much value are you really getting blood hunting these provinces down here? Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe he's still getting some good value, but I have a suspicion that it could also just be a tremendous number of mages sitting there getting some value to where he feels like he can't move it, but not enough to where it's like good. So yeah, the Griffins here, I'd love to see these Griffins come down to World's Teeth as well. I don't know that putting these forts under siege, I mean, it's useful because it prevents recruitment, but I would be focused on these thrones. So take this, and then he's got to very quickly rotate south and go take World's Teeth. to complete this. I'm just not... I would have liked to have seen more stuff in Dragon Scale by now, is what I'm thinking. So I'm a little bit concerned. But it's still very doable. Alright. Now, as far as Hinnom goes, he just took Gray Barrier. Not cracking this by now. I think sinks some. Berytos did not move off of Nilmeria. Did not move into Nilmeria. So it doesn't seem like they want to fight a war, at least just yet. But did combine these two armies. This is an 800 stack of stuff. Now, if Berytos' army wipes it, it's going to be real painful. But it's also going to be really hard to wipe. It's a lot of stuff. You'd almost certainly need some sort of like firestorm trap. Is this a blood hunter? Oh. A researcher. Okay. What are we seeing here? Storm demons in mass. Okay. So Berytos wasn't... Alright, Berytos was going for a 9. So they were going for Infernal Tempest so they could mass faster. Is what I think they were doing. And now we're going to see a lot of Storm Demons moving out rather than Shed. Because I think you just get a lot more of them for the amount of blood slaves you're spending. And maybe he'll be able to field armies faster. But that's definitely a new development from Berytos. At least one in terms of me noticing developments with Berytos. Okay, that could be fun. I don't think they can make it from Ochre Desert to Nilmeria. They could probably make it to Spires. Is there anything here? I don't think so. So I think he's just building a second army. But this looks pretty aggressive, combining these two armies in Old Man Mountains. So I do wonder a bit if maybe is willing to fight Berytos for Hinnom spoils. Because that was only border with Hinnom. Or maybe he's just hanging out here to guarantee that Nilmeria falls. As, you know, part of stopping the Hinnom Throne Rush, because Xibalba, somewhat cleverly, has been putting some chats in the game chat, worried about the game state and stopping the Throne Rush. And so far I haven't seen anyone mention his own throne access. Well, Ur's fort here is not quite done, but I'm looking forward to it. I've been wanting that fort for a long time. 9 gems. It's got extra resources, extra gold. I mean, aside from the recruitment points kind of sucking, I mean, it's going to be a great fort. Being able to, like, hire high mages, or even mages, is going to be really nice. And then, I think the only thing I want to see from Mekone is, I want to see him make more troops. I don't know, like, maybe he's just spending a lot on infrastructure, which could be because he's ingesting a lot of new territory. But he's only got the 2, like, 100-unit armies, it looks like. But there's not a whole lot on his throne. He does have another army on Winden, but that makes sense. That's the Throne of the Artificer. Throne of Chains, he's claimed it, so he gets the blood income. But I don't... it doesn't, at least it doesn't look like he's spent a lot of time trying to fortify it. So he might not be expecting some... Like, I'm not sure if and Mekone put together the Throne Rush potential of Xibalba yet. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now, in terms of graphs, I'm trying to keep this one a little bit shorter. I keep going to like 45 minutes to an hour, and a lot of the recordings over the last month and getting super rambly. I need to cut that down. So, all right. So we got provinces. Hinnom is dropping like a rock with the Xibalba attack, but Berytos has also been a huge beneficiary. So, I mean, the Berytos fighting with Hinnom has been the best thing to happen to Berytos. Or I guess Berytos getting attacked by Hinnom, because Berytos has gained a lot of territory out of this. It's kind of come in waves, but generally speaking, it's been good because Hinnom's forces have been really stretched out. But the tech advantage is also extremely large and in Berytos' favor. Let's see. For forts, we've got Xibalba and Hinnom. For income, it's still way ahead of everyone else. Yeah, Mekone's in second. So I think I would like to see... Now, I know he's probably got a lot of upkeep for his stuff, but I would like to see more giants running around. I don't know if he can afford them, but it feels like he should be able to afford them. For gem income, we've got and Xibalba. Blood income, we've got Xibalba way up there, reaching new heights. I think he said it was like 286 in one of the prior messages. For research, we've got Berytos, followed by and Fomoria. For Dominion, we've got and Xibalba, so this looks like Xibalba blood sacking. For army size, Xibalba taking a little bit of a hit this turn. That was a lot of long dead horsemen that went down. But he's got a lot of stuff. And then he sent a message. Province 17. Oh gosh. Population 0. Yeah, I'd say so. Let's see. Conquered by Hinnom. Heavy rains destroyed the roads. Attacked by Throne of Gaia. Conquered by Sauromatia. Conquered by Hinnom. Conquered by Sauromatia. Conquered by Hinnom. Attacked by barbarians. Conquered by special monsters. Conquered by Hinnom. Conquered by Xibalba. Conquered by Hinnom. Yeah, or Flimistan. No wonder it's a wasteland. All right. And I think that's it for this one. So I will go ahead and see you guys in the next one, where maybe we'll see if Xibalba launches the other part of their throne rush, or if they're gonna like wait a hot second, maybe try to secure these 3 forts, and then get in position to rush the last 2. And just kind of hold this one under siege, but not be cracking it just yet until they're ready. I don't know. We'll see. That said, a Melkart can kill all of this easily. So they're going to need help. You can't just leave this hanging out on this throne like this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.